Airboxes. Talking about airboxes and the reason why we replace them in a lot of the model of cars that we have. There's definitely a lot of misperception around the reasoning, and I'm just going to explain some simple things that I find and what I've seen. So basically there's a company called FFM. They make us an airbox for our 200 series, 300 series, 79 and the N80. The reason I like using this airbox, and we'll start off with say just the 200 series because they definitely are very popular. The 200 series have sealing problems around the outside edges of their boxes from factory. Now, we all talk about dusting and using an OEM filter, and it's something that we do see come through quite regularly. Now, there's a lot of other airboxes on the market and they have foam oil-filled filters in them. Now, these filters are great for getting dust out, 100%. The issue that I have with them is the fact that I never know how much oil to put on them, if it's enough or not enough. If it's not enough, you're gonna let through the dust. If it's too much, they usually block up very quickly. And a lot of these filters are very hard. The fact that you've got to use special solution and special oil to maintain these filters. And what we see a lot of the time is that majority of the time people are very lazy about doing that. So they either over oil them and they have problems. And I've seen airboxes with 5 mil thick layer of oil at the bottom of it, MAF sensors covered and so on. The reality of it is the fact that the reason why I like these airboxes is because we're using an OEM factory filter. Now, the great thing about using an OEM, no matter where you travel in Australia, if you need an air filter for one of your models of car, you can get it. And I can pretty much guarantee every farmer, every shop, wherever you go, Weeper, you name it, will have something for your Land Cruiser. The other reason is the fact that what I like about them is what a lot of people don't realize is that you can actually wash the OEM filters out with water and clean them. So if you're in dusty environments, say doing the Simpson Desert, you can actually every morning get up, put the new filter in, get that one, wash it, put it in the back of your canopy, dry it out the next morning, rotate like that. Because you're driving in severe conditions, these things should be done regularly. I think a lot of people believe you can put an air filter in and you can pretty much travel for 6 months and never touch a thing again. It's definitely not the case. So if you want to protect the amount of dust that comes through, regularly change your filter, make sure that that is a perfect fit, and you go from there. The oil filters, like I said, the fact that I personally don't like them for those particular reasons. However, if you maintain them and you're on to maintaining them, it is, they will definitely be okay as well. The other reasons why I really do love the boxes that FMF make for us is that the ease of access. We've got 4 10mm nuts to come off and they're extremely easy to get apart and get to that filter. So many airboxes I see that are very tight configuration, and the time you try and get them apart, it's quite a pain, and we don't really tend to do that. So I needed an airbox that's easy to change filters over, accessible, and takes the OEM filter, and this is what these airboxes do for us. So if you've got any more questions, please feel free to contact the boys and we'll give you all the details you need.